Hello, this is Alekius, and welcome back to another episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Doing the pocket battleship again. We're going to do survivability and maneuverability. Try to get in close with torpedoes. So we're going to pay a little bit more attention to some of these. Yep, still best with the Armored Cruiser 2. We're going to try to go for max speed. Ooh, oil 3. Could do diesels, but I'm not sure we would want to. We want max speed. Makes the engines more reliable. Cost more. Boiler weight is non-existent. Makes sense. So if this is 42% weight, that is 41. It's 38. But with higher speeds, will that continue to be the case? I don't know. We do want max turning rate, so we want good auxiliaries, good armor. I might have to sacrifice and do some anti-torp. I don't want the turning slowdown, but the torpedo damage is so bad. We'll go with turtleback. I mean, all or nothing gives us great armor strength, which is why I want to do that. We don't really need the best towers. We can go with the lightest weight. Oh, they're not connected this time. We'll go with a simple funnel. We will go with, do we still want the 11-inch? Or do we want something smaller? Better for taking out those destroyers. Or we could just do a heavy secondary battery. We keep the 11s. Stick them on here and then do something a little bit. Ooh, we could do the tall barbettes. And I don't think we can get a 6-inch on there. Can we get a 7-inch on there? We can't. So we'll put 6-inchers on there. I want maximum accuracy, so we'll be using duals. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Go to the secondary guns. Not sticking any dual 4-inchers anywhere. Three inchers. Not sticking those anywhere. The 2-inchers. Useless though they may be, do occasionally help, as we saw in the first time we ran this. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Although, that actually works. Wanted them there, but they don't fit there. That's fine. Do fit there. Let's bring the aft. Delete those, pull. Oop, that's not quite. Now you connect to each other. Now I gotta redo this. That's a very heavy secondary battery. It's actually 10 barrels. That'll bring it up to 12. Per side. Right, we can't do the 3-inch. It's gotta be the 2s. Really, that's what gave it a poor arc, was these? Or do those themselves have a poor arc? Those have the poor arc. So we'll get rid of them. We don't need those anyways. Those ones have decent arc, and they're so cheap. Torpedo launchers. We'll go with quads. Set up there. Possibly set here. How are their arcs? Pretty poor. Can I put it somewhere else? Well, we can just stack them. This will have a poor aft arc, but it'll still have the side arc. And also move these. Instead, put them right there and there. And that improves the gun arc. That gives us 12 torpedoes per side. Let's get our... We'll go coincidence rangefinder. No, because we gotta shoot at the... Yeah, coincidence. Because we're gonna shoot at the destroyers. How much does that cost? That costs a lot, actually. Direction finding is nice, though. We can do standard or fast. Spotted from longer range, but harder to dodge. We can increase the ammo. Don't care about gun reloading and such. Lyddite 2 actually sounds great for taking out destroyers. Can go to the high TNT though. Save some weight, and we have plenty of money. That is increasing weight, so we're not going to do that. This should all be increasing weight as well, so we won't do that. Although we can just add more displacement and use it for nice things. We do have to put armor on this though. Do we want small torpedoes? That is a lot, but that is fine. What is badly placed? The torpedoes. Still good arc on the gun. Shells. Do light shells. Barbettes, yes please. I'm gonna have to get rid of some of this. As much as I like having all these nice things. We want a lot of armor and speed. 12 was not enough. Let's try 15. Yeah, that's too much. Go for a weak deck. 15. 15. 2 inches on the secondaries. Triple bottom does give us torpedo resistance. Save money with all or nothing. Or wait, I should say. Engine efficiency. We are natural boilers. Induced will be more than enough. Go to diesels. We do save weight. A lot of weight. Where to save a little bit of money. Or weight. Not saving money. Could lose the radio direction finding. That is quite a lot of weight. Put it all into speed. I don't know if this is quite enough, but I want to see how this differs from the others. I'm kind of dissatisfied with the speed. If we scrimp, we can get up to 35. I don't like trimming the bulkheads that much. Makes us vulnerable. This is what we're going to go with, though. It's a very expensive cruiser. This has proven a little bit more difficult than I thought. I should have taken the clue from the first time I saw the French battlecruiser, and it was 17-inch guns. That we should probably go with torpedoes, especially with how close I was able to approach. Let's save. Let's follow. Loose formation. Max speed. Due north, same environmentals, go. And we still have 11-inch guns. Oh, I forgot to move the forward gun back. I'm actually going to go do that, because we're horribly offset. There we go. Didn't have to move it back too far. And there we go. Let me guess, due north. Same environmentals. Question becomes whether they do right or or they're going right or left. I think we've had 2 times to the left, 1 time to the right. Alright, we're down to ×5. That usually means we've been spotted. Do a maneuver to the left. See if we can trigger any long-range torpedoes that they have. We've had time to turn them. And then we'll go to the right and take them down the port side. This has given them time to maneuver and launch torpedoes. Much more cognizant of that this time. Spotted our first one. They are at 10 kilometers. That is the battlecruiser. We want to save torpedoes. Use them only when we get close. And that's why we did that. Oh my good grief. Glad we triggered. Now we know that they have long-range torpedoes. Looks like the battlecruiser is turning around, closing quickly. Our maneuvering is throwing off aim for both sides. Perfectly fine with that. I would like to shoot you. Torpedoes are shift right click. We'll keep those on the battlecruiser. We are locked. Let's do a slow right hand turn. That is throwing off our aim, so it is better to just go straight. If we stay on the same one, does it matter? Yeah, a steady turn will throws off the firing solution no matter how much. It's better to steady up. With the updates, they really changed how the aiming mechanics worked. Glad we maneuvered to the right. Guns are making me nervous. 17-inch guns, duels. Looks like they have 3 turrets though, this time. One of them aft. Oh, we fell for that one. Oh, these are electrics. They're nigh invisible. They've got to be electrics. Torpedo visibility minus 75%. Yeah, they're electrics. Secondaries. Getting our vengeance. Got most of the flooding gone. We've lost a compartment though. Battlecruiser does not have torpedoes. Let's continue maneuvering. Can we increase speed? Can. I think that destroyer is done. Excellent. Don't have to save our torpedoes. We've got 72. 12 per salvo. We've got 6 salvos. If we have the angle on all 3 launchers per side. What is the range? 8.6 kilometers. We can see if we can get some torpedoes out. Let's force a maneuver. Looks like we just don't have the angle for it. Or not the angle, the range. So we'll come back around. We'll leave it on aggressive though. I want them to launch at some point. Otherwise these torpedoes are useless, and if we get lucky, all the better. Enemy destroyer was over here somewhere. There we go. Yeah, they're sitting at maximum speed. Let's increase speed. Especially now that they're running away. Destroyer is over here, so we'll keep turning. Could order our destroyers to attack. Looks like they have standard torpedoes, small 18-inch. Oh, glad I was maneuvering. I think that was probably the destroyer's last salvo. Down to 7 kilometers on the battlecruiser. We're a little bit vulnerable broadside, but I do want to chase down the Algerian. Oh, nope, they have torpedoes left. Man, they're so fast. At least we're bouncing. There we go. Good hit on the Algerian. Keep the guns on them. down to 6.4 kilometers. A little bit dangerous to turn broadside. There we go. Go to normal. We've gotten one. Well, no, we'll stay aggressive. If we get another shot with the torpedoes, we'll take it. Ah, she maneuvered. Probably the destroyer spotted the torpedoes. There we go. Couple more hits. She's slowing. Flooding is gaining. There we go. She has no hope now. It's just a matter of time. Let's clear the guns. Not too much, because we don't have good turret traverse rates. There we go. Perfect. Now, are they chasing us? As they do. Hard right rudder. We're down to 25.5 knots. Ugh, and dropping. They'd get us in the nose as we were turning. Well, let's see if we can get torpedoes off the port side. I think it's probably, well, the range might not be too far. Bow belt extended, now flooding into the engine room. Our flotation very poor now. Yeah, I think this one's over. I like the concept though. I think I'm going to do something here where we downgrade these to triple tubes. There and there and there. We have 35 knots. We'll get our deck back up to snuff. Start increasing belt. Can we do a full 16? We sure can. 16 and a half. 17. 17. 17 all round. We'll go a little light on the conning tower, bring us underweight. We have the diesel 2s. Gear turbine any lighter weight? No. Stay with the diesels. I really want to go faster. It's going to be tough to get that. Hopefully they're not using electrics this time. That was bad. It's going risky. But it could net us a little bit more. One more knot of speed. Oh yeah, we have minimum bulkheads, which is awful. Citadel 3 just doesn't have the same strength. Weighs less though. The resistance really isn't all that bad. "36 knots now." Alright, let's see what we can do. We weigh almost as much as the Corvette class, with thicker armor and more speed. Pocket battleship beating out at a first generation Dreadnought. Not too surprising when you think about it. Neptune class. What we'll be facing? North, full speed. Everything's good. Turn them off until we're actually engaged. Once I've identified the battlecruiser, we'll mark the battlecruiser for torpedoes and set it for aggressive. I'm surprised we haven't been spotted yet. Alright, we've been spotted. Turn to the left. We will wait until I think 48 minutes. Well, that's 2 minutes, allowing them to get off whatever they're going to. And then hard turn. Man, those were launched when we were on our original course. They wasted no time launching those torpedoes. That, I believe, is a destroyer. Correct. Alright, time to maneuver. Tack the other direction. I'm going to try to remember to tack every 2 minutes. Spend a little more time ignoring the destroyers, just letting the guns do their thing, and chasing down the battlecruiser. Torpedoes are shift right click. Oh man, they're using electrics again. Be happy to identify these so I can see what their torpedo loadout is. Ammo detonation! Yay! Jaguar. Yeah, so they have a few reloads. Shift rudder. The auto target decided to go after the close target. Oh dear. Could not avoid that. I thought I told you torpedoes on... it might have actually been on the battlecruiser. And the Lynx is just in a bad position. We did tag her with a torpedo. Outstanding. Secondaries are on the Lynx. The Jaguar is getting the primaries. Torpedoes are on the battlecruiser. Oh man, so much slowdown when we take any water. These torpedoes are, yeah, they're electrics, minus 75% visibility. Oh, right, the primaries are also the 6-inch. So the 6 and 11-inch are fighting the Jaguar. And it's just the 2-inch on the Lynx. We are facing 17-inch quads. She's running. Top speed is actually a little bit slower. I mean, she's faster than us now that we're shipping water on the bow. I think the starboard tubes were the ones that launched already. Too bad I can't check the status easily. Looks like we'll have a good opportunity to close in here. Oh, she has torpedoes. Oh, and she's opting to close in. Maybe I should have taken the auto loaders just for the torpedo reload speed. Alright, let's start angling. Those torpedoes are going to be very dangerous. Because she's going to load her torpedoes first. Boarding party's ready. Nah! They launched the torpedoes at too short a range. Oh yeah, one of the launchers was already loaded early. Not that it's going to do much since she's going to thread the needle. Let's save them for now, only if you've got a good shot. We're probably going pretty slow at this point. She's still doing 32.5. Really? Okay. You feel that's an easy shot, by all means. She is running away though, so I don't think we have a good opportunity. Now that she's turning though. There we go. Not sure if port side torpedoes are available or starboard side torpedoes are available. But I'd say that's a pretty good spread for the port side ones. Just gonna turn away, which will avoid them. Yeah. 3 kilometers is a little too far. Let's turn the torpedoes off for now. We want them closing so they have less time to evade. Mostly broadside. Less than 3 kilometers. Oh, we've managed to pump down some of the water. Down to 4 kilometers, but she's going to be opening now. What are you guys? You're just going off in that direction? They detect. They have a radio direction finder. Handy. No, it's a little dangerous because their destroyers may still have torpedoes. But we're going to increase speed to 5 because I don't want this episode to run too long. Down to 3.9 kilometers. Ammo detonation! Yeah, we're going to slow down because now we can see an enemy destroyer. Let's get all guns on them. There we go. 2 ammo detonations. They even have forward turrets. Maybe it was the torpedoes that exploded? How are they still alive? I'm now starting to get nervous. Alright, let's angle away. I need to avoid a potential torpedo launch. Come on, before they launch. There we go. No torpedoes to worry about. Back up to speed. We managed to open up range to 4.6 kilometers. Let's see, do they feel good about a launch? "5 kilometers, I don't feel good about a launch." I'm guessing that's where the transports are, is down this way. Unfortunately, we need to take out the battlecruiser. Luckily, they have only one turret that can aim at us back here. Let's angle out. See if we can get them to maneuver. I don't seem to want to maneuver. That's alright, we'll increase range until they decide to turn around. We'll go after the destroyer. I don't think they can fire their mains at us right now. That's the battle cruiser and friends. That may be the transports. Shift to the links. Excellent. They are still angled stern. There we go, a little bit of flooding helps slow them down. Their torpedoes are located. Fantail. That's unfortunate. It's exactly the angles we want to avoid right now. Neptune is still running away, which is the smart action. Might have to bring the destroyers in to help take out the battle cruiser, because I just don't have the speed anymore. What kind of torpedoes do they have? Looks like standards. There we go. We're up to 20% chance to hit. There we go. Start a turn. Excellent. Full speed. Maybe I should split up the destroyers? Because I can afford to lose one of them. I can't afford to lose both. Let's see what they do. Do they turn around and close or not? Ooh. Noted. Sudden changes in speed are bad for the engine. Alright, let's see the bearing drift. Left bearing drift. Still left bearing drift. Get steady on our new course. Slow left bearing drift. Slight left turn for the destroyers to close in on the transports, hopefully. Still left bearing drift, which may be them just turning around. The destroyer? Nope, that's a merchant ship. Save the torpedo. Actually, torpedoes off. We don't want to launch torpedoes. We'll go chase down the transports. If in fact they don't really want to chase us, we'll give them something to worry about. There's something over there. And the transports scatter. We'll split the difference between the transport group and the battle cruiser. Next one, they're going against us. Okay. Wow, the heavy guns hitting first. Yeah, 11-inch from long range. Lucky first shot. This transport is unarmed. Something is armed up here, which we'll have to be concerned about with the destroyers. Next transport. No armament. There we go, there's another one. And thread the needle. Not much of a needle, but still gotta dodge them. Don't want to run into any of them. Alright, change angle. Take out the Montgolfier. Oh wow, the heavy cruiser is actually caught up at this point. Battle cruiser's off that way, which we're noticing with our destroyers. Battle cruiser can actually outrun our destroyers. Not quite. We could slowly close. Alright, we have radio direction finding this direction. And we have it in that direction. Let's detach V2. And have you close in on what we think is the rest of the transports. Somebody out this way. Somebody out this way. That might be a destroyer. I'm gonna look. Looks like the battlecruiser can see the V1, which means we're getting close. That's the battlecruiser. Battlecruiser. Right bearing drift, so we'll go a little past. Oh, there's something off to the starboard too. We'll send the cruiser in that direction. I'm amused that I'm getting the pop-up for the targeting. Ah, man. Flooding damage, we'll pop smoke. 8-inch hit too, that's bad. We can't afford those losses. Aha! V2 has found the target. I'm going to turn V1 around. V1 does still see something off in this direction. This direction. Three transports in a row. Just go down the line. Radio direction finding, still finding other targets. Gonna finish that one off. There you go. I have something out that way. I'm going to turn V2 around and go after the battlecruiser though. Whatever is the leftmost rangefinder. Or direction finder, I should say. Alright. What are we seeing in this direction? A little bit to the right. Back to V2. You see something over here? No, that's just where the last target was. Yeah, that's fine. Go this way. No, I didn't see that one. I saw it flash, but I wasn't looking at it. A little bit to the left. So, like this. There we go. There are 2 transports left. One destroyer, 1 battlecruiser. We have back aft, aft, forward. Stay on this course and we should see him. Meanwhile, back here, there's a destroyer over there. Oh, we actually see them. What's our range? 12 kilometers. Alright, launch torpedoes. I do not want to stay this close to the battlecruiser. There you go. Ouch. Run away at this point. Our heavy cruiser can actually turn around and start chasing them. The destroyer will take out the last transport. I don't think we're going to hit with those torpedoes. Well, they can still see us. Still a destroyer somewhere off our port side. Do I have direction finding? Battlecruiser, destroyer. Battlecruiser, destroyer. A little bit to the right. Oh, taking hits. Still taking hits. 5-inch hits. Aha! They're over here. We'll try to close with this enemy destroyer. I don't think ours are very good though. I may want to avoid that. can see the incoming fire. Yeah, their gunnery is superior to ours. There's the battle cruiser again. See if we can't get another launch. We don't have loaded torpedoes, so we want to escape. Take a look. We should be... torpedoes are closing in. We're going to get a hit. Just one. Hopefully that results in some permanent flooding. Let's check, see if we have direction finding for this last transport. That's destroyer. Over this way. Smoke. They haven't lost that much speed, and they may be pumping down that little bit of flotation damage they have. Hopefully that's permanent. Oh, you don't need to fire your main guns. That's... save those. Cruiser is now within range. Should help distract them from shooting our destroyer. We want to keep heavily maneuvering. This is 4 kilometers. I don't think I want to get any closer than that. We're already taking more than we can handle. Try to retreat. We've lost too much speed. She's done for. Can we load the triples before that, though? We'll keep maneuvering in the hopes that we'll avoid enough. Do have rudder damage. If we do lose her, we won't be able to risk the other destroyer. Smoke is done. And come on, torpedoes. There you go. If we can't start turning the rudder back the other way. See if we can get that quad launcher done. Gonna launch the quad as well. Actually, let's turn it off for now. I want these to reach them first. Oh, okay. Too late. Alright. Where's our other guy? Did I see that right? It was off this way? Yep. They're not far away now. But we only have 70 minutes to take out the battlecruiser. And I think she might be running. Come on, they've got to be in this soup somewhere up here. It's said that this is probably going to be a failed mission too. The strategy's sound though. I'm convinced of that. Close in with a fast, heavy cruiser and torpedoes. If I took my time, slowed down, and coordinated the destroyers at the same time, might be able to pretty much assure victory. No chance of failure. I don't think we hit the battlecruiser with the other torpedo. That final triple shot. And with the battlecruiser running away, I don't think we're going to see the... There we go, sinking that one. Oh, we only need to achieve one of them? Sink 100% of the transports or the battlecruiser. Well, that's completely different. I could have done that with the first time through, with the way they were being cagey. Well, there you have it. A little bit longer episode with a couple unnecessary episodes. I gotta remember, you just need to fulfill one of the win conditions. With that, though, I appreciate you staying to the end. Hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Please leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Take care, everyone.